Do you need or even just want encouragement, somebody rooting for you in your corner? Then this channel is for you, because I am here to encourage, uplift, talk self-health, and sometimes even fashion, because this is confident, curvy, and chic. Last video, we talked about healing on your own time. And at the end of that video, we begin to dive just a little bit into today's topic. And it's people forcing you into your happiness. And that's a whole entire word in itself. So let's not waste any more time and let's get into it. Okay, first, happiness comes at your own time. It's all about your timing. It's decisions that you make. Because in the end, everything that happens in your life, it's based on the decisions that you personally make. No matter how much tugging, no matter how much pulling people do in your life, and the opinions they give you and the suggestions that they give you, you make that ultimate decision in the end. If you let people's opinions weigh on you, and you really consider, or choose rather, to go their way, that's your decision. If you consider it and go the other way, that's also your decision. You decide whether to go up, down, left, right, spin around, whatever. It's all on you. You decide. If you allow somebody's input or other people's inputs weigh on you and make you move in the way that you move, yes, it's your decision, but here lies the problem in that. The main problem that I personally have in that is that, what if the opinions and the suggestions those other people are giving you is not truly in your favor? What if it's all on them? What if it's so that it continues, what if it's because it continues to benefit them? Not you, but them. What if they have alternative motives? People are selfish. Selfish. And I mean, some people are quietly selfish. So sneaky with it, to the point where you think they are all for you, and they're really not. They just want to make sure that the next move that you make will continue to benefit them, and you won't mess up the good thing that they have with you. Straight selfish. They don't want you to go away because it doesn't benefit them. You can't branch out and make better and newer connections as you try to grow, because that means less time away from them. Selfish as heck. They smile in your face, might even mean well or believe they mean well, but in the end, they are so comfortable with the situation that they are in that they leave you stagnant. But again, remember, it's your choice. Now, what if it's from people that were only supposed to be with you for a season? Remember, seasonal folk are just that. Meant to be with you for a quick time, season, and reason. Now, once that reason is fulfilled, that's it. That's all. Wrap it up. Cut. Done. Right? You're supposed to be moving on so you can continue to grow. Yes, it is hard cutting people off. I'm not saying that this is one of those times where you have to actually cut people off, where you have to just be rude and ignorant. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, sometimes people are only meant to be with you for a short period of time. We always constantly try to hold on to people and don't realize that we're holding ourselves stagnant in the end. It's us. It's not them. It's us. We're like, oh, I like you. Oh, we have this good thing going on. You feed into me so often. But not realizing they fed into you all they were supposed to. So now, not only are you holding yourself stagnant, you could be holding them stagnant as well. You could be that person that's holding them back because you're trying to hold on to somebody that's not supposed to be with you anymore. They were a great friend. They were a great mentor. That relationship was awesome. You got so much good information from them, but now that connection is supposed to be done. That connection is supposed to be broken, and you're stuck in this same place trying to figure out why you're not moving on, why you're not growing, why you're not continuing that wonderful growth pattern that you were on in the beginning of that relationship you had with them. Is because you're not supposed to be with them anymore. You can't get fresh new beginnings holding on to dried up and used situations. We want so much for ourselves. We dream and see so much for ourselves, but we have to truly be about that. We have to prove to ourselves to stop saying stuff and literally put the actions behind those words so that we can go out and get what we believe that we deserve. But remember, it's your choice. What if it's your family? Somebody in your family, someone near and dear to your heart. They might not even be blood related, but someone that you truly, truly consider family. It could be a close friend, a best friend, a play brother, a play sister, whoever. But what if it's somebody who is truly close to you that you feel is pushing you into a happiness that is not truly your own? What then? And I've talked about cutting family and friends off, but this is the one that's really truly hard, because if it's someone you love, cutting off just won't work. It won't work on so many levels, because when you love somebody in that sense, when you have that type of affection for somebody, it's different levels to that. It becomes mentally, spiritually, emotionally, sometimes physically. So that cutting off just won't work. I mean, and when I say cut off, sometimes I don't mean like, throw people to the curb all the time. It just means sometimes you have to back away. You have to realize that you've given this person too much power over your life. And you need to take some of that power back. And by doing that, by cutting them off and you moving slowly back and realizing you can't spend as much time anymore, or you can't talk to them on the phone as much as you used to, or maybe it's just when you do connect that you either physically let them know we can't do this anymore. You can't talk to me that way. You can't tell me what to do because it's me. It's my life. It's my happiness. You control yours and I control mine. You can be that blunt about it. It's okay, because it's your happiness. And when it comes to your happiness, you should be really and truly willing to do what you have to in order to be happy. I mean, sometimes it's going to be hard. Sometimes you have to just straight up and say, we can't do this. This is not going to work. I love you. I appreciate you. But you can't control me. This is not how this is going to go anymore. You have to set boundaries. Healthy boundaries. And if you're one of those people who can't do what I just said, you can't physically say what I just said, then you might have to start ignoring them. Don't be so quick to answer back to them anymore when they try to suggest and give their opinion anymore. And hopefully, prayerfully, those opinions and suggestions will start dwindling down to not as much anymore. And they realize that you're not listening to them as much as you used to, because you're deciding to do things your way. You're deciding to do what you want to truly do, and not letting their opinions and suggestions weigh on you as much as they did before. So just don't seem as interested as you once did before. And prayerfully, that works in your favor. But remember, through it all, at the end of the day, you are the key to your happiness. You make all the decisions in your life. We have to take other people's opinions with a grain of salt. Weigh out the pros and cons. Truly process it before we decide to go their way or go the other way, and make that decision for ourselves. Make sure it's what you actually want and not what others want for you. And I really want to dig even deeper into that next video. We're going to continue on happiness, your true happiness, doing what you want to do for you and not letting other people interfere with it. That's it, you guys. Thank you so much for reaching the end of this video. I always love coming on here and being able to talk to you guys, because it is truly a time for me to express my feelings and being able to vent and to really try to connect with all of you out there. So thank you so much for reaching the end and tuning into my channel today. So always keep your head up, give yourself enough slack, and remember to always stay confident, curvy, and chic. Bye.